Is it weird to wear a shirt that's the exact same color as your hair? I'm asking for a friend. Welcome to the final Halloween video that I'm going to be posting on my channel for this year. Today I have one last DIY costume. Every year I tell myself I'm gonna post a buttload of DIY costumes and then I post like 2. So today I have a super easy, super cheap, super fun, super Halloween-y DIY Beetlejuice costume for you, and yeah, really that's all I gotta say, so let's just get into it. So I have had these leggings for probably several years, and I have kept them around because I knew that someday I was going to want to make, they look really small but they're really stretchy. I knew that someday I was gonna want to make a Beetlejuice costume, and these would come in super handy and they would just literally be the perfect pants. So this is their time to shine. I'm pretty sure my aunt gave me these for Christmas a long time ago. And I don't really wear them a ton, like aside from Halloween. I wore them with like a clown costume one time too. And we are using these for the bottoms. If you don't have leggings that look like that, you can't find leggings that look like that, you can find some black pants and transform it just like we're about to transform the top. So obviously Beetlejuice wears a black, white striped suit. So why is it focusing on the pumpkin behind my head? I went to the new thrift store in my area recently and picked up this blazer for $2.99, which was a steal. It fits me like perfectly, and what I thought was really cool is that actually the cuffs of the sleeves have black and white stripes. So I figured it was like perfect. I always do this thing when I buy stuff for like DIYing, and I buy it to DIY it and then I like it the way that it is, if that makes sense. So I bought this and I was like, but now I don't want to do anything to it because I kind of like it. Not that I really wear blazers that often. Where was I going with this? But anyway, my original plan was to paint the stripes on this, as I'm sure most people would think of to do first. Put some painter's tape on, paint the stripes on, away you go, you're done. But unfortunately, there has been a DIY, there's been something going on with the DIY supplies at the dollar store, because I've been to the dollar store, different dollar stores as well, several times, and they never have any paint. The paint section looks like this. So I have been checking for literally weeks for white paint because I knew that I wanted to do this costume, but no luck. So my next thing was like, okay, I'll get this humongous spool of ribbon from the dollar store for $2, and then I'll only have spent $5 on this whole costume, which would be amazing. I bought this and I was like, I'm just gonna do like a couple little test pieces and see how good it looks, see how it works, yada yada yada. I tried to sew it on and the ribbon is so cheap that it just rips. The thread just rips through it. So now we are on to plan C, which is the trusty dusty hot glue gun. Am I gonna be able to take the ribbon off and use this later? I don't know, probably not, but this is happening. This is what's happening. Now obviously, like, the ribbon is not the exact width of the pants. It's just Halloween. It's not like a cosplay that you're trying to be super accurate. I'm just gonna go with the flow on this one and go for the overall vibe and not nitpick about the tiny little things that are gonna be different. So, dang it, I didn't get, oh yes, scissors. Beautiful. Okay, so let's get her done. I think I'm gonna start like on the back. Don't wanna start on the front just in case there's like a trick to this, just in case there's things I need to learn about this. It's better to learn it on the back than the front, because the front is where all of the photos will be taken. I wish I had a lint roller because this is full of tiny hairs. I'm basically just going to measure from the collar down to the bottom of the jacket and snip a little extra, because on the bottom I'm going to be gluing it on the inside of the jacket. Okay, moment of freaking truth. I'm also not really gonna be like measuring a lot. I'm just kind of gonna eyeball it because it's Beetlejuice, you know? I'm sure he does not care if his stripes are not exactly the same distance apart. If you feel like you wanna do that, that's totally up to you. You can go for it. I'm just gonna do what I gotta do. I also need another glue stick. You can take your hot glue gun all the way down the ribbon and all the way throughout the suit, but I think I'm just gonna tack it down in a couple of places so that just, you know, on the off chance I do want to reuse this suit, it will only have like a couple of spots that I'll have to worry about. I feel like I won't be able to reuse this, but it's not a big deal. Okay, now for the bottom half, going to try and be stealthy about this. Flip it over. Cool, Okay, that's decent. So now I'm just gonna basically spend the next like hour doing this whole jacket. So the middle section of the jacket, the stripes go up and down, but when you get to the sleeves don't go like the long way, they wrap around the short way. But we'll get to that. I'll probably do like a time lapse just because you don't need to see me doing the same thing over and over and over again for 50 minutes. Here we go. And there you have it. An hour and a half later, we have a Beetlejuice jacket. I think it turned out pretty gosh darn good. If I had to do this again, there are a couple things I would change. So for you guys that have not done this yet, the ribbon makes it a little bit stiff, which is fine. If you're just wanting it for one night Halloween, it's perfectly fine. Just glue it on there, be done with it. But if you do want this to be something that you can wear like multiple times, like I'll probably still even wear this multiple times, but like if you want it to be even more comfortable, you could use bias tape, which is basically just like, it's like ribbon, but it's actual fabric. It's not like this like plasticky kind of papery feeling stuff. You can do that, or you can use the fabric like ribbon, because I think that would just make it a little bit more like comfortable to wear. I'm pretty pleased with it, not even gonna lie. What I'm gonna do now is put the pants on, put the jacket on. I have a black tie as well as a green wig. I'm gonna put the whole thing together so you guys can see what this looks like. If you've watched it this far, let me know in the comments with the purple devil. And let's get on to the try on. Alright guys, that's gonna be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see for holiday videos this year, because they're coming up in a couple of weeks. I know it's crazy. It's happening very, very soon. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see for holiday videos this year. You can come find me on my Instagram and TikTok where I post semi-daily. Links down in the description box below, as well as my vlog channel. Vlogmas is also coming up very, very soon. So make sure to subscribe over there. And with all that being said, I will see you guys on Sunday with a brand new video.